Hey, speaking of leading things, hey, speaking of leading into things,
Ma'am? Yes?
Go ahead, Patrick.
Oh, okay.
That was my segue from nothing to something.
Guys, have you heard of a podcast called The Joe Rogan Experience?
No, never heard of it.
Regrettably, I have, yes.
Okay, well, it's all over the front page of iTunes or whatever Apple sells podcasts on. Anyway,
where you should instead go to find Animorphs 55, the podcast, because it's better.
Absolutely.
You should. But just completely unrelated note, did you know that you don't have to like fact check yourself on podcasts? You can just say whatever.
Huh.
Yeah.
I mean,
you are under
makes sense.
No compulsion to tell the truth.
Okay.
The power of crimes does not compel you.
Right.
But that's wild though. Like what's the pace you can maintain just that many lies or that many just non-truths?
I think that there's a lot of that right now. I don't.
There sure is.
Yeah.
And I wonder how we can take advantage of that.
Ah, yes. Patrick's get rich quick scheme of the week. Here it comes.
All right. Anyway, that has nothing to do with the game I wanted to play with you guys.
Oh.
I just wanted to call out that we can say whatever. Just don't worry about
Not
it.
Not that we do. Everything we say about Animorphs is true, except unless Logan or somebody else calls us out on being wrong. And then it's not true.
Who's Logan?
Look, don't say
guy
who's
that ran?
Don't say who's Logan.
You know that guy that ran in the 80s?
That's true.
His
His
Run, that marathon movie.
I mean, Wolverine is another Logan.
It's true.
He is another Logan. You got me there. I can't dispute that. Guys, do you ever have problems?
Yes.
I have a few right now.
Do you also like music?
Yes.
Do you ever wish you could combine the two?
I hadn't considered such a thing. What is my life missing?
All right. So I've got a game where I have a list of, well, it's 11. There's 10, and then an example of real problems that I've faced in life, and they can be fixed with a song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to give you a problem that I've faced in my life, and then you are going to try to come up with the name of the song that would solve it for me.
Is there a right? There's not a right answer or a wrong answer?
No, there is.
Okay.
Well, I've got the answers, and I mean, if you come up with something else that I hadn't thought of, that sure, you get points.
Yeah,
very good.
But 1 point for the title, and then an additional point if you want to throw the author
artist.
No, I want the author.
Artist.
I want the songwriter, not the singer.
Oh, dang.
Deep cut.
All right. I cannot dispute that. I guess you're right. That's the songwriter.
As podcasts show, you can say it.
It's true.
Or is it?
All right. Are you ready for the example?
Please.
Never been more ready.
Oh, good. Okay. So my problem is I can't find my phone. So I would hope that you guys would yell out, "Call me," by Blondie. I can't find my phone. Call me. Oh, there it is.
Or
Yep.
Call Me
Does that make
Maybe,
sense?
like Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yeah, I was more leaning toward that. Is that bad?
Oh, well, I just mentioned I give you guys points.
But it would be less.
But
it
you're
would
not
be,
getting points because I didn't select that song.
It would be less helpful, though. Like, call me versus call me maybe. Like, then it's only like a 50-50 shot that I'm helping you find your phone.
That's the usual odds that I would give somebody helping me find my phone. But
that's true.
It's neither here nor there.
Hey, will you call my phone? No. All right. See ya.
It's like talking to my kids. Hey, I've been up and down the stairs like 30 times in the last hour. Can you just like go upstairs and get me the laundry basket? I have to do work. I have to move laundry over. No.
All right.
Radical.
Thanks.
Yeah, don't want to interrupt your cartoons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like counting your toes or something. Yeah. That's what kids do these
Still the
days.
same amount.
They sure do.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for this?
Yes.
I feel less confident after the example warm-up problem.
It's okay. It only made sense in my brain. If it doesn't make sense, then I don't know.
Then
Great.
You lose
We'll
points.
think of something else.
Great.
Sorry, man.
All right. Here's my problem. I don't have enough ants on me. Don't have enough ants on me.
Oh, sugar. I need sugar so that ants will get on me.
You're close.
Pour some sugar on me
Hold on.
Oh,
by
Yes.
Def Leppard.
Yes, 2 points to Alex.
I was close. Come on.
You gave me the answer, you fool.
You've made me stronger. All right, Alex has got 2 points. I'm gonna keep
This is whose
Please
line
do.
rules.
Alex.
No, the points do matter.
No.
I'll be redeeming them. 15 points. I'm pretty sure I can buy your house. 20 points. I buy your life. Sorry, man. That's the way the rules work.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so what would that
There's a maximum of 20 points in this game. Better get one right, Zach.
How much for a pizza party with the crew? Anyways, please continue.
You can buy my life?
Um,
would I have to not do any more things?
My bad.
We'll work out the details once I win.
All right, this is interesting.
All right, I feel like this
Incentive
one's
to lose.
easier, and maybe I should have put it earlier in the competition. Number 2.
Number 2.
The beat is facing the wrong way.
Turn the beat around.
Yes.
I was going to say beat it, but that doesn't really make sense.
By whomst.
Beat that beat.
I
I
don't even
don't
know the
know
song.
this. It's
Turn
on
the
the
beat
artist.
around. How's it go?
Turn the beat around.
Oh, that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Turn it upside down.
All right. It's Gloria Estefan.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Or Vicky Sue Robinson.
No.
Ooh.
According to the internet, I haven't heard that version,
Okay.
but I believe the internet.
Or
This was not like an AI telling me, so I believe it.
yes, it was. It was like an automatic AI thing at the top of Google just now.
No. No.
Baby.
All right. Here's my next problem. Number 3. The librarian is upset with me.
Uh,
I'll also give you the artist name as a hint.
All right, go
Quiet
for it.
Places No One Ever Knows by Brand New. That was it, right?
That's not a song.
It is. I just forget what this was called, but that's the chorus.
The band name is No Doubt.
Don't speak.
Nailed it.
Got him.
Alex, you're good at this.
Thank you.
You know,
I have a lot of problems and I
this
listen
is-
to a lot of music, as previously mentioned.
I think the problem is this is not 2000 through 2003 punk pop.
Yep.
Pop punk?
So I'm screwed.
Pop punk.
Pop
Sure.
punk.
Yep.
I guess it depends on the
All right.
percentage of pop versus your punk. Like it leans more pop.
You fool. I've listened to Pop Goes Punk and Punk Goes Pop. All music is under my domain.
Pop Goes Weasel.
It's a two-way statement. Okay, good.
I have another problem, guys. I forgot if I have a son or a daughter. And I guess who it belongs to, even though it's implied.
Don't Call Me Daughter, or whatever that song is. What's that song called again? I hate that song.
That's got to be Pearl Jam, right?
It's Hootie and the Blowfish, right?
Don't call me daughter.
I don't think it's Hootie. His voice is much better than whatever I was hearing.
Oh, man.
No, it's not Hootie.
Yeah.
I'm a Hootieologist.
Is it not Sweet Child O' Mine?
Ooh.
I forgot the hint.
Um,
I have a son or a daughter, or whose is it?
I forgot if I have a son or a daughter. And I guess who it belongs to, because that's part of the title.
Yeah, Mama's.
Surprised you didn't go straight for, well, Billie Jean doesn't help because the kid is not my son. But
Right.
Billie Jean doesn't answer the question.
Right.
This one's by Brandy and Monica.
Oh, yeah, Brand. I do have like
Oh,
her
that
entire
boy is
discography.
mine.
Nailed it.
What? I don't
Oh,
even know what that
Alex.
is.
The boy is mine.
Nope.
Seem to be confused. He belongs to me. The boy is mine.
And copyright.
Dang.
Ah.
It's too spot on.
It's too spot on.
Everybody, I'm upset. We're going to take a between question 4 and 5 break. I'm upset. I have another podcast. It is Dad Reads to You. I read kids' books, and I turned it into a podcast, and I got it to the point of being monetized, which is a Herculean effort.
very tough
and
feat.
then Spotify says, no, you can't do that. What? It says it's because it's aimed at kids. We don't I guess we don't have ads for kids.
Hmm.
So they won't do it. Won't give me money.
It's not surprising.
Even though
It's
hard out
frustrating. It's infuriating, but it's not surprising, I guess, in the end. Like when you think about it more after.
Could you get a device that, much like the mosquito devices, are aimed at children, where it's like they can only hear it because they have young ears, but it's the opposite, and only old people can hear it, and it says a bunch of curse words, and just play that through the song, through the dad reads to you. That way, you have to mark it as explicit. But then people listen to it and it's like, oh, this isn't explicit.
This is just fine.
But then the adults think it's explicit. Hang on. Do you have a
I won't let
song
my
that
kids listen
will
to this.
resolve this problem that I've raised for you?
Probably pour some sugar on me again.
Probably. I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, that's a bummer, man. It's frustrating because it feels like that can't possibly be a blanket rule that's for everybody. I mean, maybe,
No.
but it feels like it's not. And it feels like any of these giant platforms that let you do things that mostly help the platform and a little bit yourself. If you ever get it to a point where it's helping yourself more, they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't think you'd get this far. So here's some arbitrary rule to mess you up.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Boo. Boo.
Yeah, boo.
Well, then why inform you're eligible for monetization if you weren't going to be eligible for monetization?
Yeah, like why wouldn't it just automatically block and say this is a kids-based channel, therefore like this option's not allowed or something? Nope.
Yeah, gray it out.
I'm going to crush you at the end.
Yep, after all your work.
Yeah.
Boo.
Great. Let that be a lesson to you, kids. Never try.
There you go.
Yep. I have another problem, guys. The bottoms of my feet aren't tan enough. What could I do to fix this?
Might as well be walking on the sun by Smash Mouth.
2 points to Alex. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow.
I had a demo CD back in the day that had 4 tracks on it, and that was one of them.
I don't
and
think...
it also had their cover of "I'm a Believer" by the Monkees on there. Both not the most amazing songs. Let me tell you, I wore that CD out.
I love the stories of Alex with his like random like trial things, demo things, samples.
Every video game he played until 18 was a demo disc.
Yeah, everything was like the first
Absolutely,
half hour of every game. Oh, it's great.
What's your favorite game on the PS1?
So cool.
Oh, the first 20 minutes of Medieval. Oh, do you have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater? No, but I have the PS1 Music Maker, but only the demo edition.
Oh,
I actually have the PS2 Music Maker game.
yep. We have a lot of inside jokes.
Yes.
Continue.
All right, I have another problem, guys.
Fantastic.
My problem is I can't get any of these right.
I don't have a song for that.
All right, next problem.
Please.
I've been handed a potato and it is burning my hands. I have been handed a potato and it is burning my hands. What can I do about this?
You could do the hot potato.
Yeah, but that's
Do the twist.
Like we did last summer?
Wait, it's not do the hot potato, it's do the mashed potato.
mashed potato.
Can you do the twist?
Not a Spotify thing.
You have a mashed, but hang on, no, you have a hot
I
potato.
have been handed a potato and it is burning my hands. Furthermore, the pigs are trying to get at me,
You should.
probably due to the potato.
I believe in you, Zach. I'm gonna give you one more go here, man. When the pigs try to get at you,
Drop it like it's hot. Aha! God, I'm slow.
Who's that by? Panic at the Disco. Nailed it.
bam,
Panic
man.
at the Disco cover of Snoop Dogg, yes.
Who gets those points?
Give it to him. Give it to
Everyone.
All
him.
right, Zach gets
Nobody.
Zach gets
Everybody.
It's a runaway victory.
two. Guys, there's entirely too much blood on my nurse uniform.
Freak Out by Le Chic.
You know what? That's better. What's a nurse uniform called?
Scrubs. No Scrubs
Yeah, no scrubs.
by TLC.
Yeah.
It's too much blood on my uniform. Got to get rid of these scrubs.
No Scrubs.
That's a tough one. That one felt tougher. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. I'm really happy about these next two, though.
Please.
All right. I stubbed my toe and it hurts really bad.
I stubbed my toe and it hurts real bad.
I was thinking of an artist like T-Pain, like toe pain.
That's what it stands for.
Zach,
Yeah, I think
Zach,
so.
it's not that, but I gave you a point.
Mr. Toe-Pain himself.
See, this is Whose Line Rules.
That made me happy.
Uh,
Street rules.
Toe and I got toe pain.
And it hurts really bad. What can I do to help with this?
You could cut Footloose. Kick off your Sunday shoes.
If I was wearing my Sunday shoes, I wouldn't be in this pickle.
It's true. It's not wrong. I might have to
right,
give on this
I'm
one
bored.
unless you gotta.
I'm bored. Hint time. By the moon and the stars in the sky.
what?
I'll be there. I swear. Oh, I swear by Boys to Men.
Oh, it has nothing to do
it's
with the
all
toe.
4-1.
Oh my gosh.
I stubbed my toe and it hurts really bad. I swear.
By the moon and the stars.
Is this fun or is this stupid?
This is amazing, is what this
Why
is.
not both?
These are so
That's-
good.
Okay.
That's
more.
That's when you would swear. Like I think of so many other reasons to swear. Like I swear, just like by waking up, like you just wake up, like oh my gosh, you know, immediate swear.
Waking up to ash and dust.
Yeah.
You wipe your brow and you sweat your whatever the rest of the words are. Yeah.
Bust?
Chemicals.
Bust?
Sweat your bust.
Sweat my bust.
Quit sweating your bust, Patrick. Stop it.
He's doing it.
Gross.
Never. I'll never stop. Speaking of never stopping,
Never stop. Never
my
stopping.
car ran out of gas. My car ran out of gas.
Fill her up,
Keep on
Johnny.
Moving by Olivia Newton-John. Gasoline. Tequila. No.
Gasoline.
No, Gasolina by Daddy Yankee. That's my final answer.
Okay. And, all right. So 1993's
Oh, I like the year. The year helps. 1993.
female rap group.
You don't know your 1993 female rap groups, Alex? Come on, man.
It could be Destiny's Child. It could be TLC. No, that's a little too early, isn't it? Yeah. I believe
Wouldn't have
it
done
is.
TLC twice,
It
I
is.
don't think.
They're
It
here.
could be
and
Push
they're in
It.
effect.
Push It Real
Push
Good
it real
by
good
Salt and
by
Pepper.
Salt and Pepper. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Good one. Good one.
Zach, you are behind by 6 points, and there's only one question left.
I'm killing it. So this question is worth 6 points. I
Why
think that's what I
not?
heard.
Give it to him.
Sure, 6 points. And I'll give you the hint before. We've already said the name of this song. Whoops. You've got something you want to tell Patrick. Wait, this is me. I've got something I want to tell Patrick.
Dirty Little Secret by the All American Rejects. Oh no, this is a different. Is this a problem anymore, or is this just a situation?
Who
No,
has something to tell Patrick? Me or you? Who has it?
You,
Me.
the royal you, which I think just means both of you. I don't know what the royal we means.
Like ustedes or something?
Oh yeah, ustedes. Good one.
Call Me Maybe.
Hey, got
by
it.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
All right, Alex wins.
Oh.
Well,
Closest
There's
without
that.
going over to another song that wasn't the right answer. Bam. Price is Right rules.
Why was that so hard
right.
for me? Is there something wrong with me?
I mean, we have different problems, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
so.
Zach, if I got a demo CD that's for you, let me tell you, it's going to have the first 30 seconds of each of these songs on it.
Now that's what I call the first 30 seconds
Yeah,
of songs.
Like actually burn a CD for me, but put the first 30 seconds only.
You know that they're on like 120 something. Like now that's what I call music 123 or something.
Oh, let's look it
Kids
up.
Bop is already on like 54.
Wow.
It's pretty far out. 123.
Oh, I got it right.
And 123 comes out this month.
Oh man.
Yeah. What
Now
month
that's
is
what
it?
I call
No
too
one knows
many.
when we recorded this.
We at Animorphs 55, the podcast, would love to hear from you. You can email the show at animorphspodpeople@gmail.com. We also post links to other listening methods, our Blue Sky account, and links to friends of the show on our Linktree at linktree.com/Animorphs55, the podcast. Enjoy the show.
I don't have a catchy song to welcome us to Animorphs 55, the podcast. I'm your host, Patrick, this week.
Wow. I'm a little flustered now, but I'm also Zach. I'm flustered and Zach, another host.
Hi, Flustered. I'm Dad.
Too many dad jokes.
I'm apparently allowed to lie since we're on a podcast, but truthfully, I am Alex.
Today, we're here to talk about a little side project of ours. Mostly Patrick's.
Yeah, we were all involved.
I mean, Patrick, you took the lead for sure. You hopefully, at this point, have already listened to the first 5 episodes of All My Animorphs, an original audio drama part of Animorphs 55, the podcast.
Are you reading?
I'm not.
It was so good.
And what we thought we'd do for this bonus episode this month was just to talk to Patrick, talk to each other, and like talk about the project and where it came from. Patrick, how did you get this idea in the first place? Like, where did this all start initially?
Oh my goodness. I'm a voice actor, and I auditioned to be on several different audio dramas, and I've been on a few. And so I thought, well, you know what? I want to hear what I sound like on these, but I don't know what episode it was. So I started listening through the series, and I just kind of got hooked. I'm like, hey, this is fun. I bet I could do this. And so I tried. Because Alex and I wrote the Christmas special.
Yes,
That's
indeed.
right.
This last holiday extravaganza.
Go back
this
and
last
find
winter.
the Chris Megamorphs episode. I don't think we
Yes.
I don't think we put that in the title.
And Zach and I wrote a book that will be coming out on this podcast in like 4 years.
At some point,
Yeah,
if you haven't already found it, but we're
set
not
later in
telling
the-
you. It's a
Yeah,
secret
it's set later in
until
the
then.
series.
It is out there though, somewhere. If you believe hard
Is that
enough.
the tagline for it? Much like, they might see you.
the generic
dot.
thing on the front?
Yeah.
It's out there somewhere.
Animorphs,
4
whatever.
dots.
This book is out there.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I guess we had you had audio fanfic experience. You and me had had written fanfic experience. You two had written fanfic experience. I guess it's only
True.
natural to throw that in here and make a story.
Absolutely. It was the next level of complexity to pile upon this. I thought it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed writing it.
What are inspirations from it? For
So
it.
I've already been called out after posting the preview video about how this is basically Futurama's All My Circuits. And
yeah, when you look at it with that lens, you can see it.
yeah, and there was a lot of inspiration there. I wanted to just cheese up soap opera stuff as much as I could. We've got organ stings, we've got secret twins and comas, and people coming back from the dead. Maybe, I don't know, spoilers. And yeah, a whole bunch of crazy stuff like that. It's been such a big project, and
Bigger than you
I
thought?
knew it was going to be big. What?
Bigger than you expected?
Yeah, it's bigger than I expected. I wrote it, and I've written several, not really books, but I've written several like long short stories or whatever. before, and that was only one piece of it. I went back and edited it and did some foreshadowing and made things, callbacks and running jokes and things like that. And then I was like, I got to have voices. So I went out in search of people to voice the characters. And so casting was a unique experience. I've never done that before. Did a little bit of directing. Yeah, I've done a little bit of that, but not very much. And so that was a new, exciting experience. And then to assemble this thing, each of these episodes has like 15 audio tracks. We've got, a voice track for all the different characters. And then I've got a bunch of sound effects ones. And then like there's an ambiance channel and background music. And
yeah, you can go to our Blue Sky and look back just a minute. And we have an example of it, right? Like screenshotted right from your stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just more and more complex as it goes.
Yeah.
And that's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something I wanted to mention about that is that I was always really nervous when I would go into job interviews. That, this is my whole life. If they don't accept me, then what am I going to do for money? And that was a lot easier to get hired back then than it is now.
Sure. And we were still nervous then.
Yeah, I was still nervous then.
Yep.
And then I got a job and we did peer interviews. And so I got to interview new people as just one layer. I feel like they would have said no, kick them out if we would have said no. So a little bit of power. And just doing that really reduced the stress of future interviews. And just like, these are just people. They're not like magic wizards or whatever. They're not.
But there may or may not be that in our show or in our story.
Yeah. And so I got to do kind of the same thing here. I got to direct people and be like, how do I say things without hurting feelings, but still trying to improve the way people are doing things? How do I coordinate this many people to get me my stuff? We did it asynchronous recording. That's where everybody records their own lines and sends them in because we're adults. We've got crazy schedules. And so, really difficult to get everybody on the phone at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I think that would have improved things quite a bit because there are some times that like we're yelling across like an open valley and then the other person just responds like they're whispering in your ear. And that kind of breaks the immersion. But, we did the best we could with what we had. Everybody's busy.
Yeah, and as you showed us, spoilers, me and Alex are also voices in this thing. In case our voice acting was so incredible that we were completely disguised behind the character.
And even if it was, you should all be listening to the credits. Everybody involved in this is doing a very good job and they're important and you should know who they are.
Yeah, we could have easily done my point was when if you read ahead and after your lines, like that was a thing you coached us to do, was to like get the tone of it. So whether like you're supposed to, yell with sarcasm or if you're supposed to be sad or happy or whatever, because it definitely, someone says, "Watch out behind you," and then you go, "What?" or something as a response. That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, we could have taken the route of like, I don't know, each of us doing multiple voices or being ridiculous with like falsettos or something, trying to cover girl voices, or could have done AI voices or some kind of thing like effect. But we actually got other people. Like there's other people out there that is from other projects. That I thought that was awesome to get community like that.
So we reached out to other podcasts that primarily audio dramas. So there's somebody from Madison on the Air, there's somebody from My Amazing Woman, and there's somebody from Store 236. But then there are also a couple of voice actor friends of mine that I've worked with a couple of times online, and everybody did a good job. And I had this vision in my mind of what every line was going to sound like, and people would send in their lines, and I'm like, no, I hate this. And
yep,
you know what? this is actually a lot better than me trying to do all the different voices. There's,
Jake was played
there's
by
certainly
Patrick.
consistency.
Yeah, I almost said last name. Haha, but I didn't.
Well,
hey, it's only within here, okay? It's in here we keep up the facade.
Okay.
But I think the idea, I mean, how is it hearing? I mean, because I know as someone who, I mean, I never did theater or anything like that, and I did a handful of debate things and stuff like that in high school, but I think it's a completely different thing to say, I'm hearing my own voice in real time, and you can be like, I'm not the biggest fan. But it's another thing to say, I'm recording these lines with the intention of, intoning this way and having it come across this way, and then having to review that. I imagine it takes a lot of relinquishing of control to get to the point where you say, yeah, I like that. I think it takes a lot to say, I like the way that you did it, even though in a million years I wouldn't have done it that way. And I think that that's what makes, the parts that I've at least heard so far, I really, really enjoy because, you're getting to hear everybody's kind of inflection and intonation, what they bring to the character. And, some people are more fond of their characters' actions in the inspiring work than others. And I think that it brings multiple layers to it. I think that's really fun.
Absolutely. And what was it like, just like the first time that you were trying to like act as Jake?
Oh,
Alex specifically.
I think it's wild
like,
because
I have to just not
gotta turn the brain off.
Yeah, turn the brain off. Have no leadership skills.
All bravado, no brain cells.
Yeah.
What I was going for.
We have hot Jake takes. Jake takes. I like that.
No, sure. I think it was interesting because like I said, I'm without a background in it. It's very much a matter of coming into it and saying, I'm just trying to read some lines. But really, that's not it. I mean, you don't want to just read lines out. You're not even reading a book out loud where you're like, I'm saying what this person's saying with the proper, cadence even. But then trying to emote into it and trying to create significance into it and lean on certain words and such, it's a lot more personification of the character than I would have expected, at least in this kind of case. And like I said, without a ton of experience, it's hard to say, is this common, is this not common? But that definitely was something that I guess I've got a newfound respect for in the voice acting and drama and audio, community, is the idea of saying, not only am I just bringing words that I can say, because I can read, which, my big flex of the night, just letting you know. Like I said, you can lie on this podcast. It's great. I can neither confirm nor deny that Jake can read.
All right.
I'm going to have to look for textual evidence on that one. But no, I think when you've got a character who's really well written and you've got plenty of backing information, and then you go into it and you say, all right, cool, now I've got a chance to strip it away and kind of make it my own, plus this new text. I really think you've got a lot of body to draw on for this. And I think it was a ton of fun to get to record all the lines. And I was very grateful to you, Patrick, for being able to do all the directing and everything like that, because it's easy to say all you have to do to make a podcast, all you have to do to make anything is just get behind a microphone and talk. But I think that there's very much a significant level of difference between getting on a microphone and saying words and getting on a microphone and putting drama into it, putting in a meaning and emotion into it. So
yeah, I think I got better in the second half of it because, so just get ready for my mind-blowing performance coming up. No, I think I got better as we went because I remember you told me one time that like, even if you think you're emoting what you think you're emoting behind the microphone, no one can see your facial expressions to go with it or gestures or whatever. So you have to almost like act it out more, like more over the top. I saw another voice actor on something else talking about how if you don't look ridiculous while you're doing it, then you're probably not doing it right.
Definitely.
And so I started kind of doing that a bit as I went through it. And yeah, I think it helped. Yeah, it was good advice. It kind of, awesome. I mean, I have hot takes on celebrities in general, but like that, the more I see like into this kind of world that I wasn't familiar with, like celebrities getting attached to projects when like voice acting to me is a very different skill than acting, as it should be. Yeah. I'm not saying like it's all nothing. I'm saying they're two very separate things. And to have some voice acting roles get taken just by name drops is such a bummer.
Well, I think to bring into it, at least as far as I was reading, when I was reading a lot of when I was reading the script itself as it came together, imagining this as how would this be playing out? And I know we talk about it sometimes, but the idea of, the Animorphs almost being an animated series versus the idea of it being a live action leaves so much more flexibility in, the fun and the interactions and the just absolutely foreignness of so much that goes on inside the universe. And whether you're playing that for, laughs or whether you're playing it just absolutely deadpan serious, I think it has so much more flexibility when you don't find yourself bound by what can human bodies do on the screen or what can animals do pretending to be human bodies kind of thing.
Yeah, what made you do this as a, this could have been anything, right? This could have been a thriller. It could have been an action adventure. It could have been a straight up comedy parody. It could have been a soap opera. It could be any, what made you go down that path? Because you saw a lot of Futurama?
I don't know. Well, as a voice actor, I get to hide behind different masks a lot of times. Metaphorical masks, because it's hard to talk into a microphone.
Hey man, maybe you have one. Maybe that's how you get into the character. I don't know.
Maybe it's one of those Phantom of the Opera masks. I don't know. But just imagine if I'm singing and I'm really trying to impress everybody at karaoke. That's really stressful for me. But if I am singing in character, ha ha ha, this is how Michael Bolton would do it, then, nobody's really judging me. They're, sort of they are, but it's oh, well, that is what Michael Bolton would do. Yeah, in a project like this, it's kind of scary, this is the best that I can possibly write. So sort of like Marco, where I can do what I need to do, but then I also kind of hide behind humor. I feel like this is a therapy session now. Oh my goodness.
Bring it on.
But yeah, it's a lot more fun for me to write it as something funny rather than, because if I try so hard to make this action packed and edge of your seat, then, what if I don't do that good of a job? And here, I guess I can fail at being funny as well, but I don't know. It's
not as high stakes.
It's just a comfort zone thing.
Not as high stakes.
Well,
it feels less high stakes.
Right.
I think you've got more, not runway. I'm not sure if that's the right way to say it, but kind of, between the peaks and the valleys of what emotions you're conveying. If you've got a spectrum of just absolutely dejected, sad, all the way up to just overjoyed, happy, and then, completely emotionless to just completely vibrating with emotion. I think you can really explore a lot more of that in a drama style rather than saying, well, this needs to be a comedy. Because it's the comedy better be really, really funny the whole time. Otherwise, it's okay, well, the reason I came here is this is a comedy. But with a drama, you've got so many things that you can do, and you can kind of...
A dramedy, if you will.
Yeah, you can enjoy those rides, whether you get to a point where it's, you're taking yourself more seriously, or if you're taking a moment back and just relaxing and having fun with it. I think there's a little more play in how that goes back and forth, at least as I was reading this. I mean, I don't know if it felt that way writing it too, but...
Well, it just like I said earlier, when I was writing it, I have this, I imagine the scene and what everybody's doing, and I've got everything that makes sense to me. And then there's a lot of detail there in my head that didn't make it onto the paper in the first draft. And so, I tried to go back and change some of the lines so that it kind of make it obvious what was happening. And then I went back again and I added stage directions, say this, or that other Marco, parentheses, with a hubba hubba.
Right. Yeah, because with this format, you don't have anything to see. But it's also not like reading a book where it says he said in a way that showed that he didn't care about what he was doing or whatever. We don't have the narrator splicing in between all of our lines saying what we're doing or what we're saying. So I've ever liked that you even pointed out sometimes where you're like, Marco, Jake, why are you describing what we're doing? Oh, no reason. That kind of thing. It's over the top. I remember if you make it, I find that if I find some silly indie YouTube series or anything that starts off being, I have examples, but I'm going to name drop other things here, but they start off silly and then as they get farther, like, oh, I can add more effects, or now I can add this other character for fan service, and then now there's multiple characters. Now I got to make sure they're all on there. Oh, now they're gonna have relationships, and all of a sudden it gets away from the original thing of being funny to just becoming like a big serious epic adventure, which is fine, but it's very much changing the genre. This felt like we could just be kind of silly the whole time with a plot moving forward. Even when you and I wrote our fanfic that is not known yet, technically, we had like kind of dumb jokes scattered throughout. And so we didn't really shift from being stupid to like ultra serious. But I did find that the more, we did write ours a little more seriously, I think, with more just jokes sprinkled in. And it kind of got hard that way, right? Because you had to like really think like, okay, does it make like plot wise, is that a plot hole? Or like, is there a motivation why that person would do this? Or how would this person know that they were over there? Or, okay, so if they did this, what would be the actual implications over here? And we'd have to like go back and like cycle through chapters over and over again. And here, we more, from what I could tell, we cycled back through to make sure that everything was clear about the scene and that like we were getting our like emotions across. But like the story itself was straightforward. I particularly love episode 5, by the way.
Thank you. But yeah, so I've written a few big stories before, and yeah, a lot of times they start out real silly, and then as they go, eventually, it reaches like a boss fight kind of a thing for the climax of the book.
Yeah, exactly.
And a lot of the humor kind of falls out. And it just gets to be serious, like in the Christmas one, where they're fighting the big blobby monster, and there's not a whole lot of time for jokes, and so like I have to make a conscious effort to go back and add stuff.
Yeah.
Like Marco picked up the rock and he threw it through Chapman's window. He could have gotten into the school hundreds of different ways, but no, he's going to wreck Chapman's window.
Which, to Kay Applegate's credit, on the actual series of books, she does toe that line pretty good between like violence and action, but also joking around along the misery. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Should we expect to see more projects like this coming out of some sort of Animorphs 55, the podcast, going forward?
Yeah, what is that awesome podcast? Man, like they come up with such cool
stuff. Where can it be found? Oh, maybe places that podcasts can be found, and you should definitely leave a review, 5 stars, and like and subscribe. So
that would be so excellent.
Definitely.
Can't describe how much that makes my day happy when that happens.
I had a lot of fun writing this and organizing this and directing and casting and all this stuff. So I would totally be open to writing a second season if it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But assuming these aren't like the 10 least listened to episodes in the whole podcast, then...
Or like horribly received. Like more comments on this than anything else saying, boo!
Your soap opera is bad and you should feel bad.
More Futurama.
Right, I will stop.
And I definitely think anything that we can do to, get feedback. I mean, I love the idea of hearing back from this and saying, we really, really enjoyed it, or we didn't care for this, or my favorite character didn't get nearly enough lines in this, in this situation, or whatever it is. I think that would be a really fun way to, hear from people as to where they want to see the audio drama go next. I mean, that's, it's a very 40s ethos for a lot of radio drama, but I like the idea of it being in the modern age because it's still fun.
Yeah. Leave all kinds of feedback, things you like, things you don't like.
Richard's Animorphs Forum, Reddit, subreddits, like, I don't know,
comments
those
on the show,
Facebook groups that exist.
Good.
Yeah, on the show, Spotify, iTunes, yeah. YouTube, get on the YouTube. Instagram, go tell us on Instagram.
We're on those things.
We are on those things.
We're on a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
It's like too many things. Blue
Go
Sky.
check us out on Pandora.
I tried to go to Pandora, and it was like, you don't have authorization to go to Pandora. I was like, what? Why?
If you can go to Pandora, leave us a 5-star and a comment so that we know how to get to it.
I can't even find my own podcast on Pandora. That's how hard it is to get there.
It might email us.
There you go.
With a link to get to our
email.
Hey, you want to reset your password? Thank goodness. Yes.
Yes. Oh, good. Well, man, I'm really glad that we did this. I mean, I know it's not all like done as this comes out, or even as we're recording this. There's still more to come, but I think I think it's good stuff. I think it's really good stuff. When you first posed the idea, I was like, what is happening? I never even like crossed my mind to do something like this with this mediums or whatever. And yeah, it's creative, man. You're one of the most creative people I know, so it's good.
Aw, thanks.
Nice.
And it kind of fits because we're basically a variety show now, right? We have our anchor thing is our book club review.
Yeah.
First of every month. We do something fun on the 15th of every month, whether it be choose your own adventure, whether it be a snake draft or
Interview, 90s.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got the midmorphs now, which are like news or
Little bites. Yeah.
just like we lost 3/4 of the interview and here's what you got. This is too short for a main episode.
Yeah. Tech issues. We never have tech issues.
Huh.
Yeah.
You can lie on
So
podcasts
here's one
now.
more thing. I want there to be something for everybody.
Yeah, that was actually like some of the idea behind when we were creating this thing was not like we wanted to go through the books, obviously. We wanted to get someone who hadn't read them as well, obviously. But like I was like, there's so much to do with the community. There's so many people that love this thing this far down the road. I mean, when you put it up on Reddit, it was well received. Like the trailer for it, the idea. I mean, it's a 30-year-old series that hasn't had anything new really come out of it other than fan-driven stuff. I mean,
Absolutely.
and so
Yeah.
so like I wanted this podcast to be more than just the books and just like pull anyone and everyone that loves this series as much as I do. So this is a cool way to do that.
Exactly. And you don't need to know a whole lot to jump on in and listen to it. But if you do need any background, you know where to find a good, reliable source of discussion about the books. It's the beauty of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That is how they get you.
They get you.
It is.
Bye-bye now.
Good game, everybody.
Animorphs 55, the podcast, is a fan-driven, nostalgic podcast created by Zach Hurdle, Patrick Viersba, and Alex Holton. But don't tell the Yeerks. Theme music provided by Neko Boy. Podcast artwork by Rachel Hurdle. Episodes edited by Patrick Viersba. Based on the 90s sci-fi kids series written by K.A. Applegate, Michael Grant, and other contributing authors. To contact the show, email animorphspodpeople@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you.
And opinions expressed by our guests do not necessarily reflect the views of the Animorphs 55 the podcast crew.